What's up, friends? Welcome to the Go Help Yourself Live. Happy Friday. And I'll give you a little bit to join here. I know I talk about it all the time, but it's amazing to me it's amazing the weather that we've been having up here in the Northeast. Usually it's pretty cold right now. The lake, starts to freeze and stuff like that. I live near a lake, so it's pretty cool to see that freeze during the winter. But the lake starts to freeze, and got to wear a winter jacket and stuff. But today it was high 40s, which, is not very normal. I mean, I'm seeing bugs flying around outside. So it's nice to see this warmer weather. Big fan of the warm weather. So, um, lake's not frozen yet. There's actually a couple boats on the lake today. So you don't usually see that in December, which I thought was pretty cool. But all right, we're at a minute here. So the title says, "Don't get addicted to misery," and there's that saying also that misery loves company, and what that means to me is, it's very easy to be miserable and make excuses and be negative. It's difficult to be positive, and also misery loves company. People that are miserable, converse with other people that are miserable and just talk about their problems and their ailments and stuff like that. And that's something that um, I really don't like, And misery is something that's repetitive because we have about 90% of thoughts, 90% of the same thoughts every day. And if you're having negative thoughts, it's just going to repeat day after day after day. So you got to get out of that funk by doing something challenging, change your routine. I mean, there's a lot you got to change, but yeah, misery is no fun for sure. I was stuck in that loop for a long time when I first got injured, and it wasn't fun. I can tell you that much. So, um, yeah, it's all about habits. I mean, you do something repetitively for a long time, you're going to do it over and over and over again. So it's good to get out of that habit and replace bad habits with good habits. There's a good book that I just recently read called Atomic Habits, and it talks about how to practice good habits. And one way to start a good habit is the 2 minute rule. And if you want to, start a habit, it's hard to dive into something that you're not used to doing. So you start out with 2 minutes every day. And by the time, you've got a few weeks in, those 2 minutes last, go to 5 minutes, to 10 minutes, to 15 minutes. So I thought the 2 minute rule was actually a pretty good idea. So it's something that I implemented in with meditation because I've always had difficulty meditating, but I actually do it 3 minutes a day. But it's really starting to work, and I can find myself. Well, I will find myself doing more meditation for longer. So, um, yeah, to get out of that negative spot too, you got to challenge yourself, like I said, and do the hard things that are good for you in the long run. That's one reason I absolutely love working out because it's hard in the beginning and you push yourself. You don't want to do it every day, but in the long run, it's really good for you, and it's good for everything: your health, your mood, your body, and things like that. So that's even if you could do a couple minutes a day of working out, it's important, I think. So. Um, Yeah, anything that's good. You could read a book, anything like that. And I've gone over this before. I just like to repeat this because if someone sees this and I can change your life a little bit for the better, then that's great. One reason I started doing these lives is to get more comfortable in front of the camera, but also to help others out. If you're looking for a way out and you need some pointers, I can give the best of my knowledge and maybe help you get out of a rut or help you better your life a little bit. That's what Go Health Yourself is here for. So That's what I'm here for. So that's the whole reason I created the channel there. So yeah, we make it hard. Solutions are so simple. It's a lot of the stuff that to better your life. It's super simple, but we just make it hard. It's like it's hard to start new habits, but if you start them, it's something that's very simple if you really think about it. Um, then I wanted to talk about how to stay sharp, how I stay sharp specifically, and could just give you a quick list here. So, my diet, of course, I eat a very clean, organic diet. I microdose psilocybin that has really helped my cognitive function. Reading and writing has also really helped me stay sharp. Exercise, of course, drinking a lot of water, of course. You stay hydrated. A lot of the times, if you're dehydrated, you'll be really foggy. You have difficulty thinking or slower thinking and things like that. So water is super important. Our bodies are made up of what? I think it's 70% water, something like that, some crazy amount. So water is extremely important. Then no TV, limit the social media, stuff like that, so you can be at the snap of a finger sharp. I like to be that way, clear-headed. In the past, I wasn't that way, but it's so much. Life is so much better when you're clear-headed. You come up with ideas, and especially if you're a creative person, you can come up with ideas easier and be able to be creative um, easier. It kind of comes naturally when you're sharp, but and one thing that keeps me sharp, going back to writing, is keeping like a notebook. And I started doing that, I think, 2.5, almost 3 years ago. Yeah, about that. I think so, like 2.5 years ago. But that has like drastically changed my life. Like I'll write just affirmations and things in there. Um, just because they're proven to be good. But I wanted to get really good at writing again because I don't know if you know, but if you've seen me before, my hands don't work. So I had to learn how to write again. So one way of doing that, I just started a notebook and just started doing that, or journal, you could call it. Started doing that every day, writing the affirmations every day, and then write my ideas down and stuff like that. That's how um, organize all my ideas and all my YouTube video ideas and just like things that come to me during the day that can either, improve the channel or stuff like that. Just little things, thoughts that I have and stuff. So I think a journal can really help you. Well, I know for a fact that a journal can really help you in life. And it's made me such a more organized person too. You're able to, if you can organize your thoughts, you can, organize your external reality. And it kind of just falls into place after time. Like you start organizing things on paper or a journal, stuff will just start to fall in place in your external world, and you'll be much more organized, detail orientated person. So that's another thing I love about the journal. But yeah, that was the. I think I'm gonna. I think that's it for today. I just wanted to say, just don't get addicted to misery. It's so easy to be negative, and you can literally complain about everything. And it's really how you react. It's the stoicism idea. There could be something that um, is bad, but if you can react in a positive way, then it can't affect you badly. That's the cool thing. We always have a choice, and making choices have a serious impact on your life. So um, yeah, just try to stay positive, even if you can, you know, say something positive, make a positive statement every day. If you could do one little thing better every day, then you're doing better in life. So you know, yeah, I think that's about it today. I don't think I have much to talk about. The last chat was fun. The longest chat I've ever done. It was about a half an hour, but it looks like not many people are on today or watching today. But it was cool to get that chat room going, and yeah, I like answering questions. So if you see this and it's, not live, you feel free to comment or ask me any questions. I'm happy to answer, give my life experience. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. Yeah, and if you're feeling down, find a book and read a book. It's something that I never thought I'd do in my life was reading, like, because I always hated reading books. But once I started doing it, I mean, I really wanted to learn some information about money and bettering my life. So I started with the self help books, and I mean, the trick you can read all day, but the trick is implementing what you read too. So you just got to remember that as well. But yeah, if you're not feeling good, read a book. It doesn't have to be something about better health, but it could definitely take you away from something that's not going good in your life or something like that. So, all right, friends. Well, thank you for watching. Be live, and I'll have a video out for you Sunday, and I'll be back next Wednesday at 4:30. And as always, stay strong, stay active, stay creative, and go help yourself, friends. Over and out. Have a good weekend.